Attention passionate Seattle Seahawks fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news all right. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the most impactful moves, or at least rumors, that Seattle has seen in recent years. We're diving into some serious whispers about a potential blockbuster trade involving Trent Williams, the legendary offensive tackle from the San Francisco 49ers, heading over to the Seahawks. Yes, you heard that right. Trent Williams, a future Hall of Famer, possibly donning the Seahawks colors next season. And trust me, this isn't just some idle speculation. There's real substance behind these whispers, and it could reshape the entire NFC West. Now, let's start with the background. Trent Williams, at 37 years old, remains one of the best tackles in the league. He's a true wall, a player who can dominate on the line of scrimmage. His stats are just as impressive as his reputation. In 2025, he posted a PFF pass block grade of 92.8, allowing only 2 sacks in 14 games, an exceptional number for any offensive tackle, let alone someone in his late 30s. His run blocking grade is equally stellar at 89.5, and he's known for his discipline with only 3 penalties committed this season. With over 16.0 snaps in his career, Williams is a seasoned veteran who still plays at an elite level, ranking among the top tackles in the league. His size, 65 and 320 pounds, combined with a 5.23-second 40-yard dash, makes him a rare specimen. Long arms, 96th percentile, and incredible strength, especially in the red zone where he's virtually penalty-free. Now, the rumors suggest that the 49ers, currently sitting at a 6-11 record in 2025, are looking to rebuild. Their cap situation is tight with about $45 million committed for 2026, but a lot of dead money on players like Brock Purdy, who carries a $14 million dead cap hit. With that, they're eyeing a strategic rebuild, focusing on their defense, which has struggled mightily this season with a PFF coverage grade of just 80. 3. The plan? Trade away assets like Williams for draft picks, specifically targeting a first-round pick in 2027. The idea is to prioritize young players, extend Bosa, and build a more cap-friendly roster that can compete in the future. It's a classic rebuild move, and Williams could be the centerpiece of such a plan, especially considering his age and current performance. But why would Williams, a player who's still playing at an all-pro level, consider such a move? Well, rumors point to the 49ers shifting priorities. They're looking to shed some salary, save around $15 million, and focus on their draft capital. The team's recent struggles, including a 6-11 record, have made them consider options that could accelerate their rebuild. Plus, the fact that Williams has been such a pivotal part of their success, helping them boost their rushing attack by over 200 yards in 2024, means they could be willing to part ways if the right offer comes along. The trade deadline, set for November 4th, is the likely window for this to happen, and odds in Vegas have already started to shift, with Seahawks Super Bowl odds improving from +2,500 to +1,500 amid their 13th restart in 2025. That's a massive boost, and it's no coincidence if a move like this happens. Now let's talk about what Williams could bring to Seattle if the trade goes through. First, his impact would be immediate and tangible. The Seahawks' offensive line has been a roller coaster this season, especially with injuries to Damian Lewis and Charles Cross. Cross, who tore his Achilles tendons in Week 10, has been out for over a month, and Lucas has been battling neck issues, missing 4 games. Adding Williams to the mix would stabilize that line, giving Geno Smith the protection he needs to make plays down the field. His presence alone could reduce the number of sacks dramatically, projected to drop from around 40 to roughly 26, freeing up Walker, who's already averaging over 1,500 rushing yards this season, up from 1,200, and pushing that average closer to 5 yards per carry. Williams is also an excellent run blocker, and his ability to open lanes has been a key part of the Seahawks' offensive success. His influence would help the run game stay dominant, which is vital considering their current average of 4.1 yards per carry and the 42 sacks they've allowed overall. Plus, his veteran leadership and experience are invaluable. They'd bring a much-needed stability to a line that's been hit hard by injuries and inconsistency. It's not just about the immediate boost, it's about the long-term impact. His presence could help the Seahawks stay competitive in the NFC West, which is still wide open, especially if they can add more pieces around him on defense and the offensive line. Speaking of defense, a trade like this could also have a ripple effect. The Seahawks are already in a good position cap-wise, with around $65.70 million in space for 2026. That flexibility allows them to make additional moves, adding linebackers or other key pieces to bolster their defense. The team's current PFF grade on offense has already improved significantly this season, from 82.4 to 95. When factoring in the added protection and stability Williams would provide. Defensively, they'd benefit from better ball control and fewer turnovers, especially if their offense can sustain longer drives, giving the defense more rest and reducing the pressure. Now let's look at the bigger picture, the Super Bowl odds. Right now, with Williams potentially providing that extra boost on the line, the Seahawks' chances of reaching Super Bowl LXI could see a significant uptick. Odds in Vegas have already moved from +2,500 to +900, reflecting the belief that Seattle's roster could be a serious contender if they make a move like this. Williams' ability to protect in critical moments, especially in the red zone where he has 0 penalties this season, could be the difference maker in close games. His impact on EPA, expected points added in high-pressure situations, particularly in the playoffs, would be invaluable. A healthy, dominant offensive line is often the foundation of Super Bowl-winning teams, and Williams could be the piece that pushes the Seahawks over the top. What makes this all even more exciting for Seahawks fans is the potential for a sustained dynasty. This move, if it happens, would signal that Seattle is serious about contending now and in the future. It's about building a team that can run the table, not just for a season, but for years to come. The organization has been strategic in their cap management, and with Williams in the fold, they could add more veteran leadership and draft assets to keep that window open. The idea of returning to the top of the NFC West, challenging the likes of the 49ers and Rams, becomes even more realistic with a player of Williams' caliber anchoring that line. And let's not forget the fans. The energy and excitement that a player like Williams would bring are immeasurable. Imagine the roar at Lumen Field when he steps onto the field, a true icon of the game now with the Seahawks, fighting for another shot at glory. The potential for more wins, more playoff appearances, and of course, that elusive Super Bowl ring becomes a real possibility. Seahawks fans have been through plenty of ups and downs, but a move like this could ignite that passion again, making it clear that Seattle is all in on their championship dreams. So in summary, folks, this rumored trade involving Trent Williams is not just a fantasy. It's a real possibility that could turn the tide for the Seahawks. It would bolster that offensive line, give Geno Smith more time, open up lanes for Walker, and improve the overall efficiency of the offense. Defensively, the team would benefit from better ball control and fewer turnovers, making them a more complete contender. The Super Bowl odds are already reflecting this confidence, and if Williams joins Seattle, it could be the final piece that pushes them into serious Super Bowl contention. It's a move that makes sense on every level: strategic, financial, and emotional. We all know that Seattle fans crave that Lombardi trophy, and with this kind of upgrade, that dream might just become a reality sooner than we think. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Seattle Seahawks news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster? Do you believe the Seahawks could pull off this trade and make a serious run with Trent Williams in their lineup? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. This is the kind of move that could define a franchise, and I know you're just as excited as I am about what's possible. Keep your eyes glued to the news because I'll be back soon with more updates and analysis, so stay tuned for the latest Seattle Seahawks news. Let's go, Seahawks!